Hi, guys. Darn it, my hair is always sticking up here. Hi, guys. How are y'all this evening? As usual, my hair's a mess. God bless it. I always get it side backwards. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm going to do a reading. I'm an intuitive. My name is Cher. Yes, I'm a hot mess most days. If you're out there, you probably didn't come across me by accident. Um, So if you, I'm an intuitive and I tap into source, your higher power, whatever you want to call it. And I've been given some instructions by source to, excuse me, to use less cards and more intuition. And so I'm going to start doing that. If there's anybody out there and you have a question or you would like to make a comment. I do respond to all comments. Let me start off with a prayer, guys. I just lit some Palo Santo. Okay, just give me 1 second. All right. Dear Father, please provide source guidance. Thank you. All right, guys. I'm only gonna pull. I'm gonna ask Spirit for. Oh, not the book. Okay, a couple cards here. Uh, see what we have come through here. Oh, okay. We had one fly out here. This is, courage. Yes. Okay, Hawthorne, this is the card of courage. And I feel like Spirit is encouraging me to reach out and convey messages to those that need it. I am going to read this. It says Hawthorne is a medicine for the heart on all levels, helping you find the courage to face and overcome your fears and facilitating self love and self acceptance. Hawthorne supports a strong and protected, open hearted state, allowing you to fully give and receive love so that you can truly come into your own divine strength and power. You know, our pretty much our whole world is it's about love, don't you think? It's other side. I always get flipped around backwards for the camera. Sorry, guys. Okay, so like our whole world is pretty much about love. And we choose if we want to put love out there or if we want to go to the dark side, and we don't want to go to the dark side. I've been to the dark side, or I've met people from the dark side, and it's not fun. Okay. When you are talking to source, you should always say a prayer for protection and peace, and ask that your guides come through. And like for me, I get confirmation when I feel cold on the back of my shoulder. It kind of is like my confirmation to let me know that spirit is in fact here. Um, I am going to try and channel without cards. So I am just a messenger, not anything amazing or big deal. I simply hear messages from source that I relay to people. And usually the way it works is you run across my channel accidentally, and just like we all do, you run across the message and it resonates or it speaks to you in the universe. Not a professional, just a woman who is intuitive, has been this way my entire life, and I like to help people. I do have a website at peaceandlovereadings.com if you would like to go there to book a reading, or you can contact me by email also. That should be in the descriptions. Okay, guys, let's see where we're going here. Give me just a minute to see if I can tap in. If not, I'll try to use the cards. But I'm trying to, whenever Source gives me information or asks me to do something, I try to always honor that request. And so that's what I'm doing right now. So let's see what we got and where we're going. Um, Give me just a minute, guys, to try to tap in here. Okay. Okay. I hear what a wonderful world we live in. I see streams of green something. It's that song. It's like what a wonderful world we live in. That is, I think that's the message for this particular reading. We do live in a wonderful world, and we're very blessed. We wake up, or we should wake up every day grateful. Grateful, number one, we're alive. Grateful that for the clothes on your back sometimes. Until everything is really taken away from you, until you get to like the bottom of the pile, you do not realize how very fortunate you are and how lucky you are. Um it's pretty awesome if you think about it. And we all can be connected. We all tap in here. And for me, I connect with my heart and in my headspace. I ask for all things to be brought into balance. Okay. I feel like I can feel spirit coming in a little bit. All things to be brought into balance so that I might provide the right answers for the right people. And this is necessary because you're not doing this through ego or self. You're doing this, you're simply the messenger that channels the message for Source. Source decides who gets the message, how it's given, what it means, and everything else. You are simply the messenger. Last week, I gave a lady a message, and it was very simple. I was supposed to tell her that the thing she had been waiting on for a very long time was coming. Well, um, I told her this, and she hugged me, and she was like this, and she was really happy, and it was a super phenomenal experience. Now, but I walked away like, okay, so my brain was like, the human side of me was going, what is she waiting on? What could make this woman so happy? But the spiritual side of me, the side of me that Source comes through, uh, was it said it's not for you to know. It's none of your business. It does not matter what it's about. You are simply the messenger. You simply relay the messages. And so sometimes when we're in situations and we're relaying messages, I feel like our personalities want to come into play, but we're not, that's not our job. Our job is to provide guidance, divine guidance from Source, our spirit, or your higher power, whatever you want to call it, to help people live a life of love, to lift themselves up, to help people learn to function on a uh, higher vibration of life, and to uh, believe in that higher vibration. Believe you can have it. Believe that you can make it happen. Because the belief is like a very large part of this, guys. If you don't believe it, my light is driving me crazy. Can we just make it mellow out here? Just, just be good. Oh no! Now it's gonna go off in a second. This light, I don't know. I give up. If anyone knows how to operate it, please, well, feel free to comment. Guys, I do respond to all the comments. So if you have a comment or a question, please feel free to reach out and I will get back with you. Um, Bear with me, guys. I'm really trying to tap in here. It helps if somebody asks a question. A lot of times when I'm asked a question, I can just feel the answer either through voice or images or something else in my that comes through for me to be able to relay the message to the right person at the right time and to relay it with love. Love is, love is what makes the world go round. Okay, so when you are tapped in, and guys, I'm really working on this. This is hard to tap in without cards. I've gotten, and I know that it's doable. I know it's feasible. I've met total strangers where I've tapped in and not even planning on tapping in and have the ability to give them some sense of peace regarding what was going on in their life. That's one of the beauties of this gift. Even though you are just a messenger, you get to be grateful and appreciate the fact that you made a difference in someone's life, not through you, not through ego, not through self, but through the divine. You, you, you know, I don't have a lot of ego, I don't think, but you have to be pretty good to, for God to go, hey, let's pass these messages out or whatever, ever how we get our messages. And I didn't used to see messages as much, but now I see the messages all the time, and I'm like, it's almost like I can't turn them off now. I'll be someplace and I'll see a sign or something that seems ridiculously simple, yet is very complex in the way that it applies to my life or somebody else's life. So, this is really awesome when this happens. I'm going to, this is not a foolproof science, guys. I'm going to pull a card just to see if I can jumpstart uh, my intuition through spirit and see. But if you do have a question, please feel free to reach out and ask. All right, let's move these out of the way here. Okay. Question. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Oh, okay. Somebody is getting over heartbreak. Uh, you've gotten over the Three of Swords. You've gotten over the loss and stuff. Maybe not totally over it, but you're able to like contain uh, this the emotions of what you went through. You're able to set it aside and almost like it doesn't exist anymore. And then you were wow. Okay. And you are coming out of someone hurt you very badly and you're coming out of it. I don't know who this is for, but you are coming out of it. It is gonna it's gonna be okay is what I hear. The So you're coming out of that and now you're making a change. All of a sudden you're coming in with oh my goodness, communication and like a good message. You're looking at the Eight of Wands. This is kind of like rapid movement, communication, good news coming your way, okay? And it's because you've gone forth and done some type of action that would, it's It's like you got good karma from something, okay? And it was like you believed and you had faith in that power, that ability, uh, or you believed in your higher powers, what happened. And when everything was gone and missing, and you felt like at the lowest point, your lowest point, you, instead of laying down and dying and giving up, you you chose to fight, and you went forward, and you produced magic out of like nothing. And when you did, this is ooh, this is big ambition. This is not wanting to be a little small fish in a big pond. This one to be the shark. So if you're, trying to be the shark in the pond, that's not necessarily a bad thing. We all we all have our moments. Let me see if I see anything else that's coming through here, guys. You released a lot of burdens, okay? You also you released a lover, and you released a situation that was very unhealthy for you, that just it made it hard to turn your brain off. You were, oh my goodness, you went through a period of well, it's like you have two mindsets. When you look back on the situation, you have like the nostalgia, and then you have like the, oh no, not me. I'm not going forward in this situation. I'm not making anything happen. And the fool is, and this particular one is upside down. It's not going forward. It's kind of stagnant. And you've made it through bleakness, and there's a lot of gossip going around, and mm, uh, someone is maybe possibly in bad health. I feel like words have been exchanged, and these are. It's like there was a sense of unpredictability in the situation, and the situation, uh, it came to a standstill. There was everything. Wow, was like upside down. Your money, your perspective, your everything was upside down until you chose to believe in your real self, your true self, and to allow that divine connection that you have to come through. When you let this happen or come through, you were, it's like you were nervous about it, or you, it didn't feel natural for you. It felt like you were kind of going against things. And so, because of this, you were at a standstill. And this transformation that you've been going through, it also was at a standstill. And you were thinking, I put all this hard work in, and it's going nowhere with the devil. And you could not see the two of cups in front of you. You could only see the spilled cups, but there's more. Yeah, there's some obstacles and some disappointments, man. Yeah, a lot of obstacles and disappointments, and actually kind of taking some time to rest, because you're upside down in your own world. And you went through a situation with I have three parties there, and it was, oh my goodness, it was everything bad. There was not anything good in this situation. Perspectives were skewed. Uh, Feelings were hurt. Love was lost. that, when you cross that barrier that you can't uncross it because something so crazy has happened in your world that uh, if you were to uncross it, it could possibly put you in danger, or um, you you just can't imagine uncrossing it. It's like when somebody pushes you or goes to a point of no return, and they truly hurt you, and they make you feel that you are not someone of value or worth. And nobody should be allowed to do that. Nobody should be allowed to make you feel less than in any way, shape, or form. You are the person you're in charge of your reality. You're in charge of your power, not Joe Smo down the street, not some random person you met on a dating site, but you. You choose on any given day how you react to a situation. Will you be upbeat? Will you be positive? Will you look for alternative solutions? Or will you just say, not working for me, not my day, I think I'll go back to bed? None of these things work. When you get up, the problem's still there. Okay? So if you take on the attitude of, yeah, I'm going to have a fabulous life. I'm going to start, if it's hard, say, I'm going to have a fabulous 10 minutes. Take the 10 minutes. Be grateful for everything that you have. When you start practicing this gratitude and this gratefulness, you're going to find that uh, it's so it's freeing. It frees like every part of your being, all these little compartments that were divided into spiritual and mental and physical and social, and our fears, our non-fears, our health issues, all these things. When you let these things go, like truly just say, hey, this is not working for me anymore. I don't want this. I don't want this type of life. I want the type of life where I have victory and I have love, you know, and understanding, and that no matter, wow, whatever you went through, it didn't. This is crazy. All of these cards are 9 cards in a row upside down. This was a life altering, life changing event. And I feel like, let's see the ones that were upside down. Oh my goodness. Let me get under the light here. You dealt with somebody who was lazy and stubborn and careless in the way that they treated you. You, uh, they were uncharitable. They, you, and it knocked your world down, but you're coming out of it. I had to think about it, guys. I'm sorry. I was really kind of wondering if it was going to tap. You're coming out of this tower moment, and you are, oh, wow. You're past the bad news of your life, and you are, hmm, you're going to continue on, and you're going to act like everything is good. And as you start to act this way, uh, you you will get that good fortune. But right now, with the pessimism and the, hey, I can't make this work attitude, no, nothing will happen, because you create, you are the creator of your own reality. Simply the fact that you're sitting here listening to this message probably means something for someone out there. And then okay, let me see what that says. Just give me a second here, guys. I always want to take the, okay, I do want this. The Hierophant, but in reverse. Oh, yes, that's what it is. You have a very unorthodox approach to life. I mean, this is not even, you are just not normal, but not in a bad way. You have this uncanny ability to see people, uh, to like tap into them, but in a positive way, to see the good in everything. You see the good in everything, but then there's times when uh, you're you're blinded by the light, and you fail to, you miss something, and you think, okay, it's fine, but it's not fine. But you are well well and thoroughly protected, is what I hear. Ow, sorry. And so I think that's good. And then we already had that one. Okay, so my question, this is just going to be silly. Anybody out there have any supernatural experiences that you want to share? Anybody run across any? Uh, does anybody receive any messages that are out of the ordinary? Or are you able to tap into your higher power? Can you bring your heart and your mind together to get this connection? That's your mind and your heart, and you're basically aligning everything so that you become open and receptive to channel this spiritual energy, this divine message. And when you allow yourself to flow freely and to make this happen, you magic starts to happen. So many things, and then they start off so little, and they just get bigger and bigger. And then if you can see it, you can manifest it, because it's like you're like, oh, I'd like to win that, and you win because you can see it happening in your mind. Oh, I'd like to be a YouTube creator and be really good at my job. And yes, I see that in my mind. I see myself being good. I see myself manifesting being a YouTube creator. I see myself passing messages from source to people when I am lucky enough to be able to be blessed to be able to be trusted to give a message to someone from source or spirit. I mean, it's not a given. You Just because you're spiritual doesn't mean you're a perfect person. And there are times when I think that being spiritual in one aspect makes you strive to operate on a higher vibrational level, to operate in the here and now, to be there, to like even tap into those things that that you're possibly not thinking about. I just realized I don't have my dashboard open. So I'm not sure. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was, if anybody could see me. Okay, so we are. I'm hearing that we do not have to operate at a mundane level of life. We do not have to just simply uh, function, or to simply they call it be in survival mode, you can channel your energy and the energy around you to tap into your higher power, to connect with the divine, to feel the love in the universe, to feel that one connectedness that we all feel, and to walk in love. Walking in love sometimes is very hard. I wake up some days and I'm like, I don't want to walk in love today. I just want to be, selfish and needy, and but that's not love. That's just simply ego and self taking over. Love is brilliant and kind and wonderful. Can we always walk in love? No. I wish. But then life would get kind of boring. So I feel like challenges are put out there to help us walk in love, and also to help us trust in the divine and in our higher power. Do you trust in the divine? If you received a message when you woke up tomorrow morning that said, hey, hey, go tell your neighbor, whatever. First of all, if you're like me, you'd be like, no, 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 I don't want to do that, right? And if you're like me, you will realize that this is not going away. If God wants you to do something, yes, you have free will, but it doesn't mean, uh, I don't, it's not always easy to make a choice, uh, to operate on a higher functioning level, to be a better human, to operate in love and not greed and not a sense of lack mentality, to accept right here, right now, that you have everything that you need. Is it a perfect world? No. Is there a chance that you might not have what you need somewhere? Yeah, but it's probably because you thought, or you had a lack mindset in the past, and now you're being asked to give up that mindset to go forward, to produce change, to make magic. You know, uh, my daughter likes the phrase, be the change you want to be. And it's true. It all starts internally, connected to your higher self, operating on a higher vibrational level, living on a higher vibrational level. Uh, it doesn't cost you anything to try this. It simply costs some time and some energy. But it may be something that can alter your life for the better. Walking on sunshine, I'm happy, I'm alive, I'm lucky, I'm blessed. I'm not in a hospital. I have something to wear. I've had food today. Um, I can pay my bills. I have great family, and it's beautiful outside, and the world is beautiful. And I feel like sometimes you just have to. Sorry. Um, it's good to be grateful and want to live that spontaneous, happy life, tell silly jokes and love your grandson, and just be happy in the universe, because you may not be here tomorrow. You may not, you might go to sleep tonight and not wake up. You never know. And the one thing I've learned is everything can change in a minute, sometimes in a second. Uh, so while you have what you have here in the universe, be grateful for everything that you have. And the more gratitude you express, the more gratitude that you see in your environment, the happier you get, the more thankful you get, the more flow you have. You want flow. I live in a life right now where I have things to do and responsibilities, but I had a lot of things I needed to get done today, but they just seem to flow. I wrote out a little list and I just started. Sometimes all you have to do is just start. Sometimes there's a message here for somebody about fish. It's like fish in a barrel. Somebody thinks you're an easy mark or easy prey. You're not. I hear it's like shooting fish in a barrel. Okay, this is like a warning. Someone that you are gonna come across or be asked to deal with. I hear you should run, drop everything, and run in the other direction. I'm not sure who this message is for, but I feel like it's a very strong warning. And no, there's no curses or any of that stuff. This is just simply uh, advice that I feel like is protection from source, just giving you a heads up like this could come across your path. As a matter of fact, there's a very strong chance it will. And this is not, um, it's deceptive. It looks one way, but it's not. It's operating from a place of darkness, very much a place of darkness, and it's like it's wanting to hang on to the energy that you have, but it can't. It's like you've closed a door, closed a big door, and you not only did you close it, man, you slammed it shut. You slammed it shut and went good riddance. And sometimes when we have situations like that and we get through them, there is still a healing process that we have to go through. There's still a lot of healing, especially if it was someone we loved or cared about. That's very. Oh, sorry, guys, it's getting late. I'm getting tired. My grandson wore me out today. uh, I am going to see if there's anything else that's going to come through. So bear with me, guys, and give me a minute. And let me see if I. Mm, I was like studying earlier about crystals and stones, and like this is amethyst is very beautiful, and you can almost feel like the energy vibrating off of it or coming off of it. And I feel like it's a very, even though it's upbeat, it's a very peaceful energy. And someone needs to be more grounded. You're wrapped up into like a lot of things that you don't need to be tapped into, that you need to set aside, put in a box, tape it up, mail it away, donate it, give it away. I feel like these are more feelings I'm talking about. But yes, these are things that are coming through, and um, they're not that healthy. Uh, I feel like someone made you feel bad. So, and you were, I hear it came out of nowhere, and it was devastating. You were, you had your whole little life planned out, and bam, everything changed in an instant. And it does sometimes. but you you survived it and you moved on, and now you're going to live the happy life that you were destined to live. The happy, abundant, beautiful, loving life that you deserve. And guys, I think that's a pretty good note to close this on. I hope this was helpful for, you know, anybody. And I hope you guys have a great evening. Please comment. I do respond to all comments. Also, if you get a chance, like, share, subscribe. Have a great day, guys. Great night. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.